everybody. Hi there, welcome. This is Flosstube 85. My name is Candace, and welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I do only have cross stitch today. In calmer times, there is knitting or quilting, but it's been crazy the last couple of weeks, evidenced by my lack of videos weekly. So the last time I was here was March 26th. So it's been a bit. 2.5 weeks? Yeah, 2.5 weeks. So I have some really big finishes, and I'm very excited. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw them, but just in case, you're gonna see them again. I haven't had a whole lot of time for stitching, and definitely no time for stitching at work, but things have been going really good over here. I'm really liking what I'm doing. Definitely a lot busier than I'm used to. I am very exhausted today, so please excuse all of this. And I'm having a little bit of like finisher's hangover, but I don't know, it's weird. I'll tell you about it when I show one of the pieces I finished. But kids went back to swim Monday. They had spring break last week. Really not a whole lot's been going on. My husband took the week off with them, and then I worked. So the weather's been crud. We haven't really been able to do anything outside. Hopefully that's different this weekend and I can start getting into my flower bed a bit. But why don't we start with these awesome finishes? So these have not been, this first one has not been washed or ironed, but and I just realized I forgot to put my initials in it, so I'm gonna need to do that. But this was my oldest WIP. I started this January 25th, 2020, I believe. So this is this was started pre-COVID, and I originally did this. I started this for my granny. She passed away while I was stitching this. So if it hadn't taken me so long to stitch it, she may have been able to see it before she passed away. But anyway, you guys probably know what it is if you've been here before. It is Lavender Farm by Cuore Batticuore. It is completely done. All the back stitching is done. Like I said, I need to wash, iron, and get my initials in there. And the reason I'm washing this is because the white, it is very obvious that the white is dingy. So, it definitely needs to be washed. I did this on a 28 count lamb's wool Jobelin. Definitely not my favorite fabric. And if I had to do it over again, I would have picked a slightly darker color, just so the white popped out more, but that's all right. I really like it. I am going to frame it probably similarly to what it shows on the pattern cover. I didn't bring that up here with me, but we'll see. Once I get it washed, blocked, ironed, I will get the exact measurements and see what I'm going to do with it. So I'm very excited. I'll give you a little close-up. Hopefully, I can't see. I cannot see through this fabric, so. And then the bottom. That house was a beast. It was a lot of stitches. A lot of stitches. But the back stitch actually did not take me as long as I thought. There's a lot of it like on the plants and stuff. But yeah, so it's all done. I think my granny would have liked it. And I have a feeling that I'm gonna, once this is fully finished, I think this is going to stay here. I don't think I'm going to send it down to my mom, only because, you know, I don't know how long it's going to be before she ends up moving, or, you know, I mean, she'll be where she's at for now until my stepdad passes away, probably. Who knows? But she had talked about, you know, if he passed before her, that she would move back up this way. So I don't know, but I think I'm going to keep it here. So I was really excited to have that done. I felt really good when I finished that one. I think Granny really would have liked it. My next finish is the one that I'm having. It's just a little bit difficult because it's so special. So this one was done on Picture This Plus vellum, and it is a 28 count Lugana. It is When Life Is Done by Silver Creek Samplers, and I did this for my dad. So those are my dad's initials in the headstone. He was born in 1953, and he passed in 2013. He was 60 years old, and he passed away from lung cancer. So I really, really, really enjoyed stitching this. I mean, like, really enjoyed stitching this. And last night, I only had the headstone to do. And I was like, well, I'll just put the, you know, the letters and numbers in. And then, you know, just fill in the rest of the headstone. Well, I got the letters and numbers in, and I was exhausted because Owen had math bowl yesterday, and it was super hot in there. And I couldn't stop. I knew I needed to go to bed, but I couldn't leave it unfinished once I had his initials and the dates in there. So I finished it at 12:30 last night. So I'm exhausted today, and I think that might be part of the reason why I'm glad it's finished, because now I can get it framed and displayed. But I'm a little sad it's finished because I liked working on it, and, you know, it was a piece for my dad. So I don't know. I think it's just, when you do something like this, I think it just hits you differently. But I did do, I'm sorry, my shoulder is gonna like fall off. I did do some color conversions. I am more than happy to share those with anyone who wants them. It calls for DMC, I believe, but I used hand-dyed flosses from my stash. So there it is. It's all done. And I'm definitely going to get this professionally framed. I want it to be straight, and since it's hand-dyed fabric and most of the floss, the entire headstone is DMC. But, yeah, like all of this is hand-dyed, her dress. I will not wash this one. I will iron it before I go. I'm going to do some, I would have done it at work today, but I didn't have time to research places that frame around me. I know there's a Michael's not far from here. There is a Hobby Lobby in town, but I would rather not use them. So those are my two really big finishes. My son, my youngest, has seen this the last 2 days that I've been working on it, and every time he reads the words and he starts to cry. And he was 8 weeks old when my dad passed away, so he doesn't remember him. He never actually met him where he could remember. And my dad actually never held him because he was afraid he was going to drop him. So my dad did get to meet my youngest, but he never actually held him. So it was, you know, it's special, and he's such a sensitive little kid when it comes to stuff that makes other people sad, that makes him sad. So, he's sweet, but I will probably hang that somewhere where he's not going to see it, like every single day. It'll probably be somewhere where I can look at it every day, but maybe he's not walking past it every day. I feel like it might just make him feel sad more often when, you know, it's just more of a remembrance. Let's see. How about some whips? And I definitely don't mean to make people feel sad, that's for sure. I'm kind of at that stage where I don't know how I feel about being finished with it. So I'm a little, plus I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. So whips. I worked on Fox and Friend by Theresa Kogut. And this one is on a, I always forget. I bought this fabric at StitchCon last year. Fiber on a Whim parchment. It's a 16 count Aida. And here's where I was last time. And with those other two, obviously you saw where I was before, but I forgot to say it. So yeah, here's where I am now. I got the entire border done. Woohoo! I am so very excited this border is done. That sucker was a lot of stitches. And then I started down in here with the grass. So it should go much faster now. I hope it goes faster now. But now I'm just all into the good parts, you know? I got the border over with, so now I'm all into the good parts. And then, let's see, other whips. So this one has been rolled up since you guys saw it in the end of March. And I am going to change it. I decided that I am definitely going to woof. Weirdo. She barks at everything. So here is what it looks like. This is Christmas Sampler from Cuore Batticuore. And here's where I was last time. That's where I'm at right now. So who knows? Maybe I can do like an above and below. Maybe that'll work. I did roll it up because everything above these flowers is finished. And I can't remember if I had it rolled up before. I mean, you guys will see it, but I worked on alphabets. Both alphabets are done. And so I have this middle motif right here. And then I'm going to bring these little leaf things down and then do the bottom border. And then I'll have like the 3 little pine trees that are at the bottom of the chart will be right underneath. I changed this too. So this was a lot more decorative underneath here, but I wanted it to match this. And it just so happens, because this is how it's supposed to look, this side, it is even. Like the bottom row here is even with the bottom row here, which means my thoughts for those 3 little pine trees on each side and then this motif right here is going to work out perfectly. I'm very excited about that. This is charted in DMC. I did do a full conversion, except for the white. That's B5200. But I did a hand-dyed conversion for this one too. And this is on a 28 count. It's a Jobelin. I am not a fan of this Jobelin at all. I mean, look at this. You can see my needle minder like blah, blah, blah. This fabric is just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't remember what the color was now though. I don't know. Hopefully the white's showing up okay. All right. And then my focus piece for March. You see, this has been me all day. All day. and I'm in charge of like ordering stuff and making sure people get called because we need stuff fixed. But anyway, this was this is Mini the Possibilities Eeveelutions. Heaven and Earth Designs. This is a full coverage piece. And I know I definitely worked on it a couple of times since I saw you guys last. So here's where it was before. And there's where it is now. So I did get quite a bit more of Leafeon done. Glaceon is almost done. There's just a few little spots that need to be filled in, but almost done with that one. So I did set this aside for April, and oh, this is on a 25 count Easy Grid Lugana. I set it aside because for April I'm focusing on Mini Autumn Cat Magic. Now this one, it's so funny going from a max color to a regular color mini. I mean, really probably a max color to any regular color chart. But yeah, so here's where it was before. And I haven't added up how many stitches I've done or anything like that, but here's where it is now. So I got oh no, I'm dropping stuff. A ton around the wings, up in this yellow, lots and lots and lots. I want to, I'm working on filling in this part next because that is the rest of the background right here. And then I can roll it up and start working more on the body of the cat. So, yeah, I'm super excited about this one. It looks so good. And I know there's a couple of you that love seeing this one come out. So, yeah, I mean, I know it's not autumn. That's okay. You work on what you love, right? This one's also on a 25 count Easy Grid Lugana. Hold on, what did I drop over here? Oh, hey. I dropped one of my... Cats will eat that in no time. So those are my whips for this week. Now I did have some acquisitions over the last couple of weeks. Not a ton. I won some floss drops from Carla in the No New Starts road trip. These were one of the prizes, and I got those. There's a whole bunch of them on here. So I'm excited about those. And she's, hold on, I dropped it. I dropped the card. Hold, please. Okay. So, Craft Addict K. That's Carla. She is one of the admins for the No New Starts group. So, that's where those floss tags came from. She sent me a cute little card with a turtle on it. Then, let's see. So I got my Color and Cotton April threads. If I do get the 10 skein, hopefully you've gotten yours. I got these at least a week ago, if not longer. But there's our colors. So good. I mean, I don't know if I can ever get rid of my Color and Cotton subscription because I love their flosses a lot. I was not sad when I canceled my my Classic Colorworks one because I did have quite a bit, but I don't know if I can ever get rid of Color and Cotton. So I also picked up Kitty Snake. This is from Cottage Garden Samplings. This is the ferret. And, yeah, ferrets are kitty snakes, just in case you were curious. I do not like ferrets, but I think this is adorable. So yeah, I'm going to stitch it. Now, I saw that this was a color that I did not have in my collection. So I got 2 skeins of it. This is Classic Colorworks Lighthouse. So I think this is a really good, like, light neutral that's going to show up good on darker fabrics. But yeah, I got 2 skeins, and I don't know, maybe it's my light, but I think I see a little bit of difference in them, which is fine. So I got those, and then, hi Roscoe. I know. Beck, no, 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 no. Oh no, mister. No, no, mister. No. Go lay down. You guys. Like, my cross stitch is right in front of me. Go lay down. Go on, go lay down. No, go lay down. Go find a bone. Just for like 5 more minutes. I know. I love you too. No, stop. Your sniffing means things get wet with your nose. Okay, so anyway, I guess I'll do this one-handed. I got my Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. I'm very excited about this one. Why don't you go get the kitty? Kitty's meowing. Let's see. Where's it at? I probably should have had this prepared a little better, but there's definitely one I want to stitch. And you can probably guess who it is. Because Barbara Anna. Love it. Love the little bees. Love it. Love it. Love it. So, I got that. And then I got my Just Cross Stitch magazine. I actually got this today. So I haven't even flipped through it yet. All I did was take it out of the plastic. But here, well, Roscoe, stop it. No, stop sniffing. No, no, no. Here is a look at the projects that are inside. I like this box. I'm kind of looking at them with you guys because I have not looked through this yet. So, I'm digging this one. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to have to look through this a little more, but I think there will definitely be some things that will get added to the list. And then I got my fabric of the month from Brandy at Stitch Me. This is a 32 count Lugana in cinnamon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Love it. That's one of those fabrics that Lighthouse from Classic Colorworks will show up good on. And then there was a fight night 2-3 weeks ago. Did I need to join fight night? No. But I did it anyway. So this is a 20 count Ada in Grog. I got a bunch of different counts just because I like having options. This one is a no-name 32 count Jobelin. I like Brandy's Jobelin. Look at how big this sucker is. This is like 18 by 34. That's a lot of fabric. I don't even know if the color is showing up true because I have to lean so far back. But, yeah, it's super pretty. It's definitely, it leans purple. Brandy's fabrics are just the best. And then I got this one is a 40 count even weave. This one does not have a color name either. Oh yeah. If I did smaller ones on this, you could definitely pick like, oh, I want one with more blue. I want one with less blue. Okay, Bella. Probably a bird. or the neighbors went outside to feed their birds, because she barks at them when they go out to fill their bird feeder too. Let's see. This one is a 28 count Lugana, also with no name, but this is a really cool, like, steely, greeny gray, kind of. I really like it. I mean, obviously I really like it, or I wouldn't have ordered it. And then the last one is an unnamed 32 count Lugana in a nice light neutral color. But I can definitely see the modeling in it. So that's what I've gotten. And I am now to the point, I need to count it up. But since I'm doing 22 and 22 with no new starts, that means I have, dogs playing. That means I have 22 projects that I picked out of my, I believe I had 40 WIPs at the beginning of the year. I picked, they've been inside all day. This is what happens. Welcome to my zoo. Anyway, hello, distractions. Whoa, Nelly, he almost hit the camera. That was really close. Oh, so I believe I had 40 WIPs. Either that or I had 39. But I picked 22 of them to work on this year. And those are the only 22 I could work on. If I finished one, I could start another one in that same size category. So if I finished a small that was, say, like 50 by 50, I could start another small. I couldn't replace that one with a medium. It had to be the same size or smaller. So if I finished a medium, I could start a medium or small. I believe I now have like 7 or 8 empty spots in my 22 list. So I need to go through it and look, because there are some that are small. And I actually have not started anything except my Mill Hills this year. I've not had a new start except for those Mill Hill snowflakes. And if you count it as a series, I guess I didn't start anything. But if you count them as an individual project, then I started... How many of those did I do this year? 7? Maybe? 8? I can't remember. I'd have to count them. But yeah, so I have some openings for either to move other WIPs in or to start something new. And I feel like I'm on the fence whether I want to start something or just work on, you know, just move some WIPs into those spots. So for now, they're just sitting empty. There's nothing wrong with those spots sitting empty until I decide what I want to do. But I did decide that I think the next thing I'm going to work on is Woodland Wonder. I don't have that with me because I took it to work, thinking that maybe I'd get to work on it a tiny bit. No, I threaded my needle. That was as far as I got today. So I do want to get Christmas Sampler done. I don't have a whole lot of that left, but I won't take that to work because I have it on a scroll frame to make it easier. But yeah, the dogs need to go outside, so I guess my video is done. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the comments, especially the comments on Instagram about my dad's post, or my dad's project, When Life is Done, and Lavender Farm for Granny. So I really appreciate all the love for those 2 projects. But I will see you guys hopefully next week, now that schedules are kind of back to normal. So, bye guys.